If you live or work in Rui, you know the rhythm of the district. For the professionals and families navigating this commercial hub of Muscat, there are two resources you guard fiercely: your time and your budget. When severe tooth pain hits, it completely derails that rhythm. You can't sleep, you can't focus at work, and the immediate instinct is simply to find the absolute fastest, cheapest way to make the pain stop. But solving dental pain follows the logic of this iceberg diagram. The visible tip above the water is today's bill and immediate relief. The massive hidden section underneath represents the future costs of that quick fix decision. Down here in the deep water, you find the compounding penalties of a cheap but incomplete fix. We're talking about shifting neighboring teeth, gradual bone loss in your jaw, and the eventual need for highly expensive implants. This brings us to the core trade-off you have to navigate: evaluating the upfront affordability of today's visit against the actual lifetime cost of your oral health. To truly optimize your dental budget, you have to look past the price tag of a single, desperate visit and calculate what keeping your teeth will actually cost you over the long run. Let's look at the most common scenario we see in the clinic: severe tooth decay that forces a walk-in emergency visit. The standard reaction is to just pull the damaged tooth. An emergency extraction gives you what you want in the moment: rapid pain relief and the lowest possible upfront cost to get back to your day. This comparison table shows exactly why that route is a financial trap. An extraction has a low initial price, but leaving a gap causes your remaining teeth to shift out of alignment. Down the road, you are practically guaranteeing the need for a much more expensive bridge or implant to fix your bite. Now, look at the alternative path: a single-visit root canal therapy. This clears the infection completely and saves your natural root, though it does require a higher initial payment. Once the root is saved, the dentist places a porcelain fused to metal crown over it. These PFM crowns are highly durable and highly economical, protecting that natural tooth structure for years. Bringing our attention back to the table, look at the hidden future costs for the root canal row. Because you kept the tooth, your future expenses drop to nearly zero. You are trading the momentary relief of pulling a tooth for the compounding future bills of having to replace it. Preserving the natural tooth root with a root canal absolutely requires a higher initial investment today, but compared to managing an extraction gap for the rest of your life, it is drastically cheaper over the long run. If you are already missing a tooth, the calculus changes. The priority now is restoring your chewing power. On a strict budget, removable dentures are the most accessible choice. They restore basic function and give you back a complete smile without a massive upfront bill. However, dentures come with a physical trade-off. Without a natural root to stimulate the jaw, the bone underneath gradually recedes and thins out, which removes the necessary structural support for your facial features. To stop that bone loss, you have to look at the premium alternative. This matrix contrasts dentures against permanent titanium dental implants. Because an implant replaces the actual root of the tooth, it provides superior longevity, restores your natural chewing strength, and actively preserves your bone health. Of course, the total cost row reflects this difference. Implants carry a premium price tag and require months of healing time for the titanium to properly integrate with your jaw. But finding a practical local clinic in Rui that utilizes certified economical implant systems makes this far more accessible than paying the marked-up prices at luxury dental centers. Removable dentures will solve your immediate aesthetic problem today, but implants provide the only true long-term return on your investment by permanently preserving your bone health and chewing function. For the budget-conscious family managing overall household expenses in Oman, the strategy shifts away from restoration and directly into defense. Routine pediatric checkups, fast fluoride varnishes, and professional scaling function as an active financial defense mechanism. Catching decay early and routinely removing hardened tartar practically eliminates the risk of this exact scenario, a minor issue rapidly spreading and turning into a painful, high-cost emergency. You can compound this defense by leveraging your insurance network. Local clinics can often verify your exact coverage with a quick picture sent over WhatsApp. That coverage heavily subsidizes highly durable treatments, drastically reducing your out-of-pocket expenses for solid amalgam or tooth-colored composite fillings. That same logic applies to early orthodontics. Investing in budget-friendly braces for your children corrects severe bite issues early, preventing uneven, lifelong wear on their adult teeth. Prioritizing preventative care today provides the highest financial ROI by eliminating the need for expensive restorative treatments later in life. Ultimately, saving your natural teeth is an exercise in wealth preservation. Here is how that plays out on this practical checklist. If you are a time-poor professional, utilize clinics with walk-in availability so you don't miss work, but explicitly leverage your insurance to pay for root canals instead of settling for quick extractions. If you are managing a family budget, your priority checklist is different. Focus heavily on routine scaling and early orthodontics to defend the household finances from future dental crises. But for both profiles, there is one absolutely uncompromisable rule. Verify that your clinic uses Class B autoclaves to guarantee a strictly sterilized, safe environment. A practical, low-cost clinic shouldn't mean cheap materials. True affordability means utilizing safe, high-durability solutions that won't break or fail within a year. An optimized dental strategy requires you to look past today's immediate bill, respect your future time, and calculate the true lifetime cost of maintaining your smile.